What's up guys, it's Rick, and today we have a 2020 Chevy TRAX 1.4 liter, and this car we are going to do, or SUV, we're going to do an oil change, and I'll show you how to get to that right away. Some of the things you're going to need if you don't have the ramps like I have here on my driveway. Those are little drive-up ramps. You can go ahead and you can grab one of these. It is a jack. I would recommend jack stands if you're going to use a jack. If not, get these ramps. They're great. In the section of the product section below, in the left-hand corner of this video, hover over with your mouse over here. You'll see products. You can buy these. You could buy this. You can also buy the filter for the Chevy TRAX 1.4 liter. You can also buy the oil. You can also buy the 14mm wrench that you're going to need to get this oil fill off. This is a 14mm. So you're going to go underneath the Chevy TRAX. Now you might not have a Chevy TRAX. You might have a 1.4 liter GM motor. Why would you put 14mm down here if it's not 14mm? Look at this, folks. It says right there, 14mm. Somebody changed that out. So I gotta go and get a different socket, but this is where your fill is. You're going to remove that, and oil is going to come out. And make sure you have something like this, an oil catch pan or oil drip pan. And if you want to protect your pavers and not have your wife pissed off at you, go ahead and lay down a piece of cardboard or a towel. So let's go get that correct socket to remove that drip screw. So folks, I found out it's a number 10. At least mine is a number 10. Yours might not be, but I believe it may be. As for why GM put 14mm up there, I don't know. Maybe in the comment section below you guys can tell me. We're going to go ahead and hit this with a rubber mallet because it is on pretty tight. So I'm going to get my rubber mallet now to hit this and to get it loose. Alright guys, I went ahead and got my rubber mallet. I broke it loose, and now we are going to spin this baby. And this is where the oil could come out on your fingers. So if you want to grab gloves, go ahead. If not, you're going to chance it like me. There's the oil there, dripping out. I got a little bit of oil on my hands, so I'm going to go wash them. When we come back, this will be fully drained. Alright guys, we got our oil plug out, drained all of our oil. I'm going to go ahead and put this in. And we're going to tighten it down with our number 10 again. Get the right socket, Rick. So again guys, thank you for tuning in, watching this process. Really appreciate it. If you want, give me a super chat, super like, super thanks. Down on the bottom you'll see 3 little dots, and you can donate to my channel. Even if you got $1, I'd take it. So we're going to go ahead and change out the filter now. We're going to remove this pan so we have some more room to work. And that's it. So let's get that filter. Let's get that filter off and back in. I'm also going to check this. It looks like we have a little bit of gap there. I'm going to recheck that. All right, guys. So we got our oil filter. It's on the... Alright guys, we got our oil filter here. It's on the left side of the motor. You can see that down there. I got my 15/16 tip. Okay, you need a 15/16, and you can go ahead and take that off and just ratchet it off there. Take that off. And you'll see it'll pop right off. And you're going to take that out. That's what it looks like. So we'll go ahead and change that out now. Alright guys, see that little O-ring? It was right here in this groove right here. And I took it out. That's what the groove it was in. Took it out, pulled that back, throw that to the side. You got your new one right here. You're going to install that. So I'm going to put that around this So it's in the groove right now. All right, so it's in the groove now where it needs to be. And now we're gonna put this inside. See, there's a little space that you're just gonna take this new filter, shove it in there so it clicks. Now you're ready to install it down in here. And we're just gonna go ahead and put it down in there. And we'll set it with our hand, and then we'll tighten it up with the ratchet. And that's it, guys. We're gonna pour this oil in. So let's tighten this up now. I'll show you how to pour the oil. All right, guys, tighten this up now. I tightened it up. So that's tightened up. Pull this out of here. My socket off the tip of that. All right, now, as you can see here, 5W30 is the recommended oil, 5W30. So we're gonna take that off there, and we're gonna get our funnel, which is right here. Put our funnel in there. And 4.2 quarts is what this goes with, and I'm using Valvoline full synthetic high mileage. I love this stuff. It's either this or Mobil 1, that's all I use, guys. And 4.2 quarts is going in. So we'll come back to you when we're down to 4.2 quarts on the side of the bottle right here. You'll be able to see there's a gauge right there. So we're gonna go to just past the 1. So we'll get back to you. All right, guys, got our 4.2 quarts of oil in. If you guys want, you can check with your dipstick to make sure it's at the right level. Pull that out, wipe it off with a cloth, and then put it back in. Check the level, make sure it's on where it needs to be. And that's a wrap on this 2020 Chevy TRAX 1.4 liter. Or if you have a 1.4 liter GM motor, this is how you do the oil change. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.